very beginning. As I understood, you did not live that much in Egypt, right? Just give us...
Just recently, yeah,
yes.
yeah. Well, it started out in Belgium when I was really young. And Belgium and the United Arab Emirates. And well, I stayed in for 9 years in the United Arab Emirates.
And
then,
during all this period of time, have you ever thought of being that famous, or just you can join singing, acting, something like this?
It's not about fame or fortune. I've always dreamed of just doing my thing, you know, just being out there and being on stage, performing, singing, acting, dancing. I just love that. It's beautiful.
Did you participate in anything in school,
Actually,
for example?
no, not
any
in school,
activities, nothing at all?
not in high school, nor in college. There weren't that much activities concerning performing arts. But I always used to do that by myself in the privacy of my own room, the place where I gather my thoughts.
Singing what?
I used to sing lots of things. I used to sing English, French, Arabic, all these beautiful singers out there. And I used to imagine myself in front of the crowd and just bringing my voice out. And that's all I
how
did.
did you get the idea of participating in such one of the most important programs actually for anyone who wants to start the arts life?
Well,
it was your own choice?
It was by chance. I mean, I had heard of the auditions for Star Academy.
The last Egyptian guy gave you a chance, gave you the first, was a motive, for
they
example?
all did. Because I was in the modeling career, aside from my work, and I had hopes of getting into the field. I did not know how. And I think that was the only way, was to be on reality TV and for people to see you 24 hours a day. If you're lucky enough to stay for 4 months, then people get to see you for 24 hours a day. They get to see you singing every Friday, every prime, and they get to see what you have to offer.
And shooting all the 24 hours while sleeping, while eating.
It was hectic.
Yes,
it was
I want
very
you to tell me more about it.
It was disastrous. I remember the first couple of days, the first couple of weeks actually, I could not bear
you
the thought
sleep,
of having a camera 24
sleeping
hours.
Sleeping like this, and you wake up and you take a look on the camera.
It was tough. That's why I used to sleep away from the cameras. No camera would ever catch me. But in the end, I got used to the camera. I mean, I remember a time when we finished from the program. I used to imagine having the mic everywhere, wherever I went, for the last couple of months after the program. But I got used to it. It was okay.
So we're going to continue tonight with our guest for today, Hani Hussein, and just we are here, we can receive your phone calls on our telephone number 25794828, and we're going to take a break and we'll be back. Well, actually, we were talking during the break about one of his things that he was interested in and studying. That was marketing, right?
Yes, business administration. I majored in marketing. Yeah.
You just studied this year in Egypt.
Well, yeah, I've been here in Egypt for 7 years, and I graduated from college, and I've worked several telecommunications companies, and that's when the auditions started out, and I just decided to go for it.
Well, Hani, let me say that you have a vision in your mind for yourself, for your future. You're always planning for yourself, right? This is something very good.
I love planning ahead because I'm usually afraid of every second, every minute, of every hour of every day. I like to plan ahead. I like to know where am I going to be in the next 5 years? What am I going to be doing?
This is your own personality, or your mother helped you in this, or your...
No, it's just part of me.
You have brothers, sisters?
I've got 2 sisters, 2 beautiful sisters, and they're my 2 little angels. And my mother, I just love them very much. They keep me going.
You only have 1 minute during the program to call your mother,
yes,
right?
Yes, that was terrible.
1 minute
I never used
daily.
to call them every day. I used to
1
call
minute
them,
daily.
Yeah, 1 minute a day.
And what
we never barely said anything.
The first call, how was it?
It was tough because, you know, the first call was after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it started every day. You get a minute, and it's tougher for me not seeing them, but they can see me 24 hours on TV. But it's tougher for me not to see them. But I used to feel that I could feel that they were fine. You know, you feel from someone's voice, you know that they're fine, they're doing okay. And they used to always tell me to pay attention in classes and to concentrate and to not think of anything else.
Well, if I'm talking about your own personality, for example, something very interesting, or something I like actually talking about your taking care of yourself, of
Yeah.
practicing sports, something.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually you have some special episodes you are saying it is very important to practice sports, to have
Yeah, of course.
important notes about nutrition, something like this.
Yes.
So you tell me about sports in your life. How is it? And nutrition in your life.
It's not about just having a good physique. It's just the industry requires, you know, when you're in show business.
But this is part of your
It is
personality
part of
from
my
the beginning.
personality, yeah, from the beginning. But usually it's become more and more a part of my life because being in show business, you have to be an entertainer or a performer, so you have to look good at all times. And but sports usually is very important for every
What do you
single
play?
person. Well, lots of bodybuilding.
And just
Recently,
tell them what else.
swimming,
And
boxing
and
for
boxing.
but
Boxing and romantic
but that was
songs.
usually in London, and well, I know, yeah, exactly, and singing it doesn't match. But I used to like we used to have in our club back in the United Arab Emirates. I wanted so much to take karate lessons, karate and judo. I just self-defense is very important. Sports is important for lots of things, for the heart, for the veins, for your blood,
For
for
the
everything,
personality.
for the personality, for everything. It's
What
just
about your personality after practicing sports?
well, it's the same, but it's just that
You feel
it's one of
fresh
those.
after this, or you feel calmed down after
I feel
practicing?
really calm down. I feel I've done myself a whole deal. I've done a whole deal, great lot to myself, and I feel really, really good afterwards. And then the next day comes on, I go, I'm gonna be playing again. I don't have the time for that. But you have to devote at least an hour of your time a day to play sports. It's very important, and you get a fresh mind when you play sports.